pages turn to gray, secrets locked away, chasing down the ghosts of a yesterday, uncovering the names from history's forgotten days. The real truth is in the records we ignite, forgotten history.
Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're dissecting a scale of success that's, honestly, almost impossible to wrap your head around. I mean, you know the face, you've seen the crazy thumbnails, and you've probably watched the videos. But today, we aren't just looking at the wild stunts. We're actually popping the hood to look at the underlying architecture of literally the most powerful entertainment machine on the internet.
Okay, let's dive into this. On June 12, 2026, Jimmy Donaldson, obviously better known as MrBeast, hit an absolutely incomprehensible milestone: 500 million subscribers. Let that sink in. He became the first individual creator to ever hit 500 million. That is a number larger than the populations of most countries on Earth. So, it brings us to the central mystery of this explainer. How? For the last century, right, the path to global entertainment power ran strictly through huge institutions: movie studios, massive television networks, record labels. So how exactly did a kid equipped with nothing but a secondhand laptop beat these massive traditional media gatekeepers at their very own game?
Section 1. The King of YouTube, the Early Obsession.
Now, to really understand this empire, we got to go all the way back to February 2012 to a 13-year-old kid in North Carolina. And this part completely shatters that whole overnight success myth. He started out just uploading Minecraft and Call of Duty videos under the name MrBeast 6000. And get this, it took him 4 grueling years just to hit 100,000 subscribers. That is a massive 5-year gap of trial, error, and failure before he finally decided to drop out of college and chase this full-time.
According to Britannica, people around him literally told him he was, quote, too obsessed with YouTube and needed to get a life. But his unique advantage was exactly that: absolute, total obsession. While everyone else was just making fun videos with their friends, he treated the platform like a literal laboratory. He meticulously analyzed click-through rates, audience psychology, retention graphs. He wanted to figure out exactly what makes a human being stop scrolling.
Section 2. Cracking the Algorithm, the Science of Attention.
And that brings us to his defining breakthrough in early 2017. He uploaded a video with a premise so absurdly simple it's actually brilliant. He just sat down and counted from 0 to 100,000. It took him 40 straight hours. It wasn't glamorous, it certainly wasn't high budget, right? But it created this irresistible psychological loop. You saw the title and you simply had to click just to see if he actually pulled it off.
That single video effectively invented a brand new genre of entertainment which we call proof of effort content. Instead of just telling a story or being funny, the sheer difficulty, the mind-numbing endurance, or the massive expensive work is the entire draw. The extreme effort itself literally becomes the content. From there, he perfected this brilliant 4-part formula for virality. 1. A premise you understand in a split second. 2. Extreme scalar stakes. 3. Delivering on that promise immediately so you don't click away. And 4. Constantly escalating the tension. Because this formula relies on striking visuals and primal human curiosity rather than, subtle cultural jokes, it translates flawlessly across literally every language and border.
Section 3. The Reinvestment Flywheel, Building the Machine.
Now, what's really interesting about this is the incredible business strategy that separated MrBeast from everyone else on the platform: a relentless loop of reinvestment. Most creators use their early wealth to, upgrade their lifestyle. But Donaldson? He poured every single cent back into the videos. To put that into perspective, in 2020, an average video cost about $300,000. By 2024, that budget had exploded to roughly $3.5 million per video. Sponsor money funded bigger sets, which drove higher viewership, which funded even crazier spectacles. And this flywheel ultimately allowed Beast Industries to completely reverse the traditional corporate business model. Normally, a company makes a product and then buys attention to sell it, right? Well, MrBeast built a massive, fiercely loyal audience first, and then launched physical products like Feastables, MrBeast Burger, Lunchly directly to them. It's a real game changer.
Section 4. Expanding the empire beyond YouTube.
So the machine rapidly scaled outward, and it started through unprecedented global philanthropy. Partnering with creators like Mark Rober, he leveraged his massive audience to launch Team Trees, raising over $24 million. Then came Team Seas,
targeting $30 million to clean up the oceans, followed by Team Water, raising $40 million for water aid. He somehow successfully fused tremendous generosity with his signature brand of grand, crazy spectacle.
That massive scale inevitably led to a huge leap into traditional mainstream media. Take Beast Games on Amazon Prime Video, for example. This isn't just a YouTube video anymore, it's a massive reality competition featuring 1,000 actual contestants fighting for a staggering $5 million prize.
The result of that massive leap? Over 50 million viewers in its first 25 days alone. It became Prime Video's most watched unscripted show ever, earning an instant 2-season renewal. It proved once and for all that platform-native creators can bring massive, built-in global audiences directly to traditional streaming services. They don't need the networks need them.
Section 5. The cost of scale. Heavy the head that wears the crown. Of course, operating at a global scale invites serious corporate-level scrutiny, beginning with a pretty deep philosophical tension. On one side, you have the undeniable real-world impact of millions of dollars raised for vital causes. But on the other side, there is this ethical critique from media analysts, the discomfort of seeing genuine human problems compressed into fast-paced, highly monetized entertainment beats.
Furthermore, the expanding empire has faced some really intense public pressure. In 2024, allegations emerged regarding unsafe working conditions during Beast Games, culminating in a class action lawsuit filed by 5 contestants. The brand has also weathered controversies involving former collaborator Ava Chris Tyson, as well as some resurfaced offensive jokes. It's just a stark reality. When a teenager in a bedroom transitions into a global media corporation, they inherit incredible corporate liability and public accountability.
Yet, despite all that pressure, the machine just kept moving forward to a highly symbolic victory. In June 2024, MrBeast officially surpassed T-Series in total subscribers. And this wasn't just about a vanity metric. It represented the ultimate victory of a single internet creator over a massive institutional music and film label.
Section 6. A permanent shift. The new rules of entertainment.
Ultimately, Jimmy Donaldson didn't just play the YouTube game better than anyone else. He fundamentally redefined the entire infrastructure of entertainment. He turned an absolute obsession with analytics into a 500 million subscriber empire, which leaves us with this final thought. If a kid in his bedroom can build a completely self-sustaining attention machine that literally outpaces Hollywood, can traditional media ever reclaim the throne? Or have the rules of entertainment changed forever? Thanks for joining me for this explainer, and I'll catch you on the next one.